I'm very worried about the financial status of the county.
County Executive Mark Poloncarz says in the 6 months he's been in office, he's found more than $50 million in unanticipated expenses. Topping the list, county payments to ECMC, which he says have skyrocketed because of Medicaid program regulations.
Anybody who says we're not in the hospital business doesn't have any idea what's going on in Erie County government with the finances associated with ECMC. We may have to pay them up to $51 million this year, and we only have $16 million in the budget.
His administration is estimating the county will have to pay between $40 and $51 million to the hospital this year, and that's just one of the county's costs. The state also mandated Erie County hire dozens of additional sheriff's deputies at a cost of $6 million.
We have a balanced budget through the first 5 months, but if things continue, we're going to have some very difficult times going forward.
Now, Poloncarz says the costs from ECMC, the holding center, and other areas continue to add up, and it's the taxpayers who will end up paying. Now, he's not saying that a tax hike is on the table for sure, but he does say that his budget is due in the fall, and some things don't look good.
If we kept the tax rate identical, we'd actually generate $400,000 less. Mr. Collins' four-year plan was predicated on 2% growth. It appears there's going to be no growth for next year. So I'm leaving everything on the table. I'm not saying that there is going to be a tax increase, but I think everything has to be left on the table.
Meantime, legislators have started their own review, and they say they'll be looking closely at the information brought to them to keep the county's finances under control.
Of course, we don't want to see taxes increase. No one wants a tax increase. But at the same time, we don't want to have the county dissolve. We don't want to have a situation that we had in 2004 and 2005.
In Erie County, Katie Morse, YNN.